What am I trying to do? Oh, YouTube. Oh, I ain't mean to do that. I ain't mean to do that. I didn't do that. Hold on. I'll be back. I'm not totally ready. Why can't I find either one of mine? Okay, now I'm ready. Oh, no, I'm not. I need my headphones. How y'all doing this evening? How's it going? Oh, that's a fruit fly. Oh, nail. Something. Oh, I gotta plug them up. I'm not liking my lighting today. What did I do different? I did something different. I did something crazy. I don't know what I did. That's what I did. Okay, yeah, I got to redo that. I definitely got to redo that. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me well? Can y'all hear me? Everybody can hear me? Just checking, see. Or do I have me on? I'm no longer on mute. What about now? Can y'all hear me? Everybody can hear me well? Everybody can hear me well? Loud and clear? That's cool. How y'all folks doing? How y'all folks doing out there? What's going on, Carson Anderson? Ayana, mad scientist, Tiffany Frazier, Mama Edwards, my boy Rodney. What it do, Rodney? What it do? I have not, Rodney, but I'm finna go get a bottle of that just because you recommended that. I'm gonna go try that. Jasmine, how you doing? How's it going? Calvin Latouche. On your marks. Well, I tell you every week, I love that. Eat up. What's going down? TBPHD, my brother, all the way from over there. What's going on, man? Andrea Johnson. Carson Anderson. What it do? Yolanda. Hey, Yolanda, you here, right? Yolanda, you here? Hey, Yolanda. When I tell y'all that my best friend, y'all don't understand. Yolanda, that when I tell you track and field race ain't fan, man, listen, that lady there, I love that lady to death. Dolores, what's going on? Certified Chaos, my brother, what it do, man? All in the game, what it is. Tiffany Frazier. What it do? All right, y'all. the Lakers are playing tonight. So, yeah, y'all know it ain't gonna be long for me. But anyway, Dolphin Reacts, what's going on? Colin is, and you know what's funny? I had to ask him before y'all even asked me. Colin is getting ready for a wedding. So of course I had to ask. I was like, "You in it?" He was like, "Nah." And I'm like, all right. So yeah, Colin is getting ready for a wedding. Coach should be joining us here in another 30, 45 minutes after he get done with everything he got going on. Don't say Lakers getting sweep, Shandell. We have faith, all right? We have faith, okay? Just don't start talking crazy like that, because I don't want to hear those type of things, all right? Pat, because I'm a die-hard fan, Pat. I'm watch it anyway. The same way y'all watch track and field. It's a funeral. You watch that, don't you? You watch track and field, don't you? It's a funeral all the time. You leave me and my Lakers alone. We know it's a funeral, but we still gonna watch it. Whatever. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me stay on track, literally, because y'all, Pat, you almost brought me in there. You almost brought me down that tunnel, baby. You almost did it to me. Look, my therapist is telling me. My therapist keeps telling me every week, you know. So what I had to start doing was I had to start going to see a therapist pretty much on Mondays to deal with y'all, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to work on my blood pressure, my cholesterol, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work dealing with a lot of y'all on Mondays. It can be stressful, okay? So I had to remember all my cues that my therapist gives me so that I won't have to deal with people like Pat that's going to make me mad, all right? Basketball game on. Hold on, y'all. I got to adjust myself because I don't need YouTube to shut me down because they seen the Lakers playing. They'll do that. I don't learn a whole lot of stuff now. I got a couple of teams because I can't turn it off. Because I got to look up my shoulder, see what's going on. All right, y'all. Let's get down to the business. Okay. First of all, I want to say I thoroughly appreciate everybody that either came to the New York track meet or watched the New York track meet. I appreciate y'all. When I say I appreciate y'all. Now, I actually still have yet to go back and watch the actual YouTubes to hear myself, to see the comments, all of that stuff. I'm just hoping that I did a good job. I don't know what it sounded like. They just told me before I went on, they're like, "Hey man, just be you." I was like, "You don't want that. I'm gonna dial that back just a little bit. I'm gonna be me, but I'm gonna give y'all like City's Mag TV me. I can't give y'all the full me because I'll be drinking and stuff. So y'all tell me how did I do before I even get into it? You know what I'm saying? Before I get into the day and everything, how did I do? How y'all think I did? Was it cool? You know what I'm saying? Like my first commentating gig and stuff like that. What y'all think? I know off the muscle. You know, I freestyled it. I freestyled the whole thing. So I probably could have studied a little more. So I would, knew a little more stuff about what was going on. Wait, I don't need the headphones because ain't nobody on. Damn. Yeah, I tried to, what I'm saying, be myself, but not be too much, but then keep it, because I was on their channel. So, I want to still, what I'm saying, but man, shout out to City's Mag for that, man. Cause I didn't even know that they was gonna let me do that. I just thought I was gonna be there, way to the crowd and stuff like that. But then I got there, it's like, listen, this is what we want to do. We want to get you upstairs for about 5 minutes, commentate. I said, whoa, commentate? Y'all gonna give me a microphone for real? I thought y'all were just playing. Y'all give me a microphone? Oh, hand it over, Jack. Let's get it. I was born for this. So I appreciate City's Mag, man. I appreciate Dave. I appreciate their whole camp Trail of Miles, man. Those people are amazing. They truly love the sport of track and field. The way that they put that meet on up there and just how organized it was and how they ran it and how, how much energy the meet promoters was out there with microphones. And I was like, this is where I want to be at, baby. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And the money was there. Athletes ain't got to wait no 2-3 months or whatever and wait for a wire transfer. No, you ran fast. Call us on Monday, baby. We'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? So it was an excellent meet. I'm overly happy that I was able to be a part of it. I'm really overly happy that I was able to meet a couple people in the flesh. You know, a couple friends that I call y'all friends because I can't call y'all fans. I don't believe in that shit. But anyway, I was able to meet a couple friends. A couple friends drove up from like Jersey, and a couple friends that was in New York was there. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw the love. Y'all saw everything. I got to hang out with my dude Nicola. He took us all around New York and out to eat and all type of stuff, man. It was a damn good meet, man. I had a great time. I ain't tell y'all no lie. I couldn't show y'all everything because, boy, I was throwing them back. Y'all already know I was somewhere laid out every day. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all because I was kind of looking over to see. I didn't see. Man, I think LB blocked for real because I saw LB over there, but I don't never see LB in here. I strongly think LB might be blocked, and I don't know how. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But anyway, so yeah. That was the whole New York meet. It was an amazing time and amazing time. Shout out to all of y'all who actually tuned in and was commenting because they was tapping me on my shoulder and give me the look over at some comments from a lot of y'all. So appreciate that. Sis, Ash, I appreciate that. So that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. Can't even lie, that was pretty dope. And then when I got back, you know, I felt like it was like one of them things to, well, you know, the people that I'm working with, they wanted to see too, like how I was gonna react and stuff like that. So, but I got back to some excellent news, some excellent news that some stuff that I was working on, you know, contractual stuff I was working on with some people. I was sitting at home and then my phone went ding. And it was an email, and it was a DocuSign. And I said, oh, she knackle. So I opened up the DocuSign, and it was, you know, y'all know how I do stuff, man. You know, the first, we've been negotiating like, for the past 10 days. And then, you know, my lawyer, he got it, looked at it, and was like, I love it. Let's just try and change one thing around about it. And so we did that, and then they agreed to change that part up, which was nothing major. But all in all, it was a damn good deal. I know y'all want to hear about it. I might tell you about it, but you're going to have to wait. All I'm going to say is this right here. It's kind of like, it's almost like Exodus. If you one of them people, if you one of them people that read book Exodus, it's almost like that. You know, it's almost like God was like, Ray, you got to lead the people up out of there. Hey, you got to lead the people up out of there, baby. But in order for you to lead them up out of there, you're going to need some heavy backup. Some heavy backup. Because I use some heavy backup. And then the heavy backup just kind of landed right there. And I was like, is this real? This is real? This is real? I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. I don't believe it. Is it real? Shoot. Okay. Here's what I tell y'all. I tell y'all this much right here because respectfully, we're going to wait until the end of the week when we do the official launch of what's about to happen. But what I can tell you is this right here. There is about to be a pivotal point in track and field immediately. When I say immediately, look at, I'm going to say it right here now. I know all y'all going to watch it. All y'all going to see it, coaches, agents alike. There's about to be a pivotal change to where athletes are about to be able to say, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. Like literally, like when I say there is about to be a change by the end of this week, early next week, when we announce it, athletes are going to be able to say, I don't want to do that no more. Literally, I don't want to do it no more. I don't do it no more. I want to go over there. Because what's going to happen is athletes will have to make a choice. Literally, track athletes are going to have to make a choice. And that choice is going to be, are you going to continue to be broke? Meaning, are you going to continue to run for these boo-boo contracts? Or are you going to continue to run in all these boo-boo meets that don't pay you? Or are you going to I sound like Suge Knight, but I'm not Suge Knight. But anyway, it's kind of like that. Are you going to continue to keep going to all these countries and all these meets where they want to kick you out the 100 and kick you out of this, and they don't want to pay you for this, they want to pay you for that. And now you in LA to own meet, and then all of a sudden you the world record holder, and they don't want to cash you your check, and now your coach like, y'all can't run because they ain't sending money. If you tired of that, boy, I got something for you. I tell you, I got something for you. But I wish I could tell y'all now. But I can't tell y'all now. But what I can tell you is what's about to happen is inevitable and it's unstoppable. And if I'm saying that shit, then you gotta take it to the bank. It's inevitable and it's unstoppable. Like there's nothing that anybody will be able to do to stop it. It's literally nothing. You will have to make a decision. Like, do you want to stay over there and be broke? Or do you want to come over here and make some money? Okay. I can tell y'all like this right here. What we're doing, and I'm gonna get the track and field after I finish this announcement. What we're doing when it's all said and done, the amount of money that these shoe companies, there's no money. The amount of money that these shoe companies are throwing at these athletes for 2-year or 3-year deals, option years, and all of that, the amount of money that these, I'm gonna say it again, the amount of money that these shoe companies are throwing at these athletes to lock them in for 3 years with all these reductions and all this crazy stuff, guess what's about to happen? Brother, you're gonna get that your first race. Don't even worry about that. You're gonna get that your first jump. Don't even worry about that. So when I say you're going to have to make a decision, the decision is, do you want to go over there and deal with one of those contracts, or do you want to come over here where we're at and not have to deal with those type of contracts? But anyway, I've said too much. I've said too much. No, I ain't start. Well, yeah, I did start my own agency, but and actually the guy I started my own agency with, he'll be coming on the show later on tonight. But anyway, this is something completely bigger than my own agency. Because even my own agency is like, well, the money, we pay you that. Where's it gonna come back from? You see what I'm saying? So in order for there to be a new way for athletes, we literally had to accept that the old way is broken. Like there's no fixing track and field. There's no fixing what they've already created. That's the Titanic. It don't hit the iceberg. So you either gonna jump off that mother trucker and try and swim to safety, or you're gonna go down with it. So what's about to happen is just that. Like, well, we're not telling you that you probably shouldn't stay on the Titanic, but we just gonna show you. We're gonna show you that you still can go over there. Like, hey, man, ain't nobody stopping nobody from going over there. Ain't nobody stopping nobody from going over there. But what we are about to present to you is a better opportunity. I tell you that much for sure. Like, it's a way better opportunity, And once I'm able to actually talk freely, like to the end of the week, and I'm able to disclose my team and disclose the people that's behind this, every one of y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, that shit gonna work. Like every one of y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, ain't no stopping them. Ain't no stopping them, because ain't no stopping him. I'm not talking about me, but the person behind it. Ain't no stopping him. So this is over with, Jack. Over with, baby. Anyway, let's get down to it now. Look, I can tell you right now, y'all can stop trying to guess. You ain't gonna guess it. I can tell you now, you're not gonna guess it. You ain't gonna guess it. And I can assure you, I can promise you, none of the people you think in track and field that would be associated with what I'm about to do is associated with it. Not a single person. Not a single one. Well, anyway. Maybe one. But we'll get to that later. All right, y'all. That's enough of me teasing with y'all. Let's talk some track and field. I'm going to go start talking about track and field before Coach come on here, because I told y'all we can't be here all night. Now, in the midst of the weekend, I traveled back in time. Really, I just came back to Dallas. I traveled back just to make sure I was able to catch the Bermuda meet on TV. I actually was going to go to Bermuda. But let's just say I changed my mind due to my new agreements. I was going to go, but I was like, nah, I'll just watch it on TV. So Melanie, I promise you, I think LB is blocked. And I can't figure out how. I promise you, I can't. Because I know I saw LB on the, what's the name? On the, I know I saw LB on the City is Mag thing, but I ain't seen him on here in a minute. Him, she. Hold on, man. I'm going to check one more time. Because when I check, even when I go to privacy, block contacts. Yeah, see, I ain't got no, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. This is my account, ain't it? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. But anyway, back to the track meet. So Bermuda, all right. Here's what I noticed in Bermuda, okay? Well, I know LB is okay because I'm telling y'all, I saw LB on the City is Mad thingy live on there. I promise y'all, I probably unblocked it some type of way and don't know how to unblock it. But when I go to my thing, I don't see it. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. Damn it, y'all know I got ADD. Give me y'all topic. All right, so I'm watching the meet, and the one race that I was ready to watch more than any race was actually, well, two races. Okay, one was, it was my dog MJ, M Beazle. It was her opener race, so of course I'm ready to watch her to see what's going on. I would show y'all the video, but I don't think it's appropriate. So where I was, and she didn't even tell me before the race at all either. So when I was watching the run, I'm like, man, your arm looks, she usually had that little wild swing, but it wasn't swinging at all. So then, I texted her after the race. I was like, hey, it happens. How you feel? And then she's like, Ray, I broke my collarbone. Wait, what? What you mean? What you mean you broke your collarbone? I broke my collarbone Monday at practice. No, last Monday at practice. And then she sent me the video, like, because she was getting ready to do like a run through. She sent me the video, and I'm telling y'all, when I watched her, like when I watched the spiel, I was like, ooh, damn. Like, yeah, she in Butler. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, Mary Beth had a spiel on last Monday, and you know what? I'm just gonna show y'all. She didn't tell me I couldn't show y'all. So I'm just gonna show y'all. So, because that was one of the races that I was, that's one of the races, that's my dog. So I was really waiting to see what she was gonna do when she opened up. So we had a little combo. Hold on. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Ah, damn. Look. I'm gonna see. Can y'all see it? Watch. Ah, damn. Let me do it. Let me show y'all again. Yeah, she that. They had him broke the collarbone. Oh, let me play it. One more time. Ah, god damn. Yeah, so that broke my heart. Like when she sent me that video, I was like, oh wow. And you went and raced anyway? Yeah. Oh. Kudos. Like, that's why you my dog. Like, damn, tough as nails. So yeah, so before anybody, go to asking questions and bashing her, know that. Like, no, this girl was out there with a broken collarbone. That's why that arm wasn't moving. So outside of that, Kristen Coleman, no allows. That's what I was ready to see. That's what I was ready to see. I saw everything that I thought I was gonna see in this JRE Productions. That's the same thing, bro. The same thing it looked like. Like, damn, if she fall get shot. It's like damn. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and I say, this is gonna be the race that's gonna tell it all. This is gonna be the race that's gonna tell it all. I said, I know Kristen Coleman gonna get out the first 10. That is unstoppable. You're not stopping that. That ain't gonna not. That's never not gonna happen. So I'm watching the race. I'm like, okay, he got out, but okay, all right, okay, okay. Ooh, shit. What was that? What was that? That was Noah. That was Noah. That last, I don't know what it was. It was like the last 23 meters. Noah was just like, I really didn't want to do this. I'm really down here just playing. So, let me just show y'all what I got. I said, ooh, boy, why you didn't do that? Why you didn't do that way back there? And I'm like, what's up? Why you did that? Why you did like 30? Like that gear you just hit was unrealistic. Like that dude covered like that last 23 in something uncrazy. No, CC did not ease up. That dude ran him down. If it had been 2 more meters, CC would have been in trouble. It would have been an embarrassment. Now, that's why my therapist told me I got to calm down too, because I get like Michael Urban and get the sweat. Okay. Now, E-Dubs, Christian Coleman never holds back. That's not his thing. He's never been a hold back person at all. So now here's what I took from that race though. What I took from that race, because when you did the conversion was it was like 994 because they had a 4.4 tailwind. So the conversion was like 994. Okay, 994 is not bad for Christian Coleman this time of the season. He didn't ease up the last 10 meters. The last 5 meters, y'all. He eased up at the finish line. What are y'all looking at? Y'all know I do this for a living, okay? It wasn't the last 10. It wasn't the last 5. He eased up right at the finish line when he looked over at the clock, all right? Now, stop it, all right? Now, back to what I was saying, okay? 994 ain't bad. 994 ain't bad at all. I actually thought there was 994, 997. All in the game, appreciate that. That's not bad at all. 997 is not bad. It's bad when you got Fred Kerley over there jogging 9.8, but outside of that, it's not bad. Okay, so what I noticed was okay. So CC's undefeated though. No matter what, no matter how we want to look at it. No matter if we want to say, well, indoor and outdoor, 9, you know what I'm saying? He's not lost. He hasn't lost the race yet. Coincidentally, Noah's taking some L's in that 100. Noah's taking some L's. But anyway, right now, Christian Coleman and Fred Kerley are both still undefeated. Both undefeated. Ain't lost a race yet. So my question was, Noah done ran, lost. And I'm talking about indoor and outdoor. Noah got an L. Bromell got an L. Bracy got an L. We definitely can, Stan. We definitely can. That is definitely gonna happen. We'll talk about that 200 and talk about him in that 200. Appreciate that. Appreciate that $4.99, my brother. So, Trayvon has an L. Marv has an L. Them two don't have L's. Now, I'm the person that always says times don't matter. So I'm gonna stick behind that right now. Times do not matter. It is when I show up, whatever it takes to beat you, that's what I'm gonna give you. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm gonna give you. That's what I've been seeing from Christian Coleman all year long, indoor and outdoor. Whatever it takes to beat you, I'm gonna give you that. It's hard to beat somebody like that because they're not really racing for time. They really racing to win. So now, you put that into perspective. Yeah, Owen Yall is not American though, so that's why we're not talking about him. You put that into perspective, it's like, okay, so can we really say Christian Coleman isn't back in the mix right now? Because again, if we talk about indoor and we talk about outdoor, he ain't lost. It don't matter if the time was slow or whatever you want to call it, he ain't lost. Fred ain't lost. So right now, them the two best U.S. sprinters per se. Because to me, you gotta beat people. Running fast is cute, but you gotta beat people. I don't give a damn if you beat them with a 10-2, as long as you beat them. So right now, I think I think they're the 2 best American sprinters right now. And that's just right now. I'm not saying that's how it's going to stay. That's how it's going to be. But right now, based off of what I've been seeing up to this point, here May, whatever we're at, Fred and Christian Coleman are 2 best U.S. sprinters right now. They 1 and 2. They 1 and 2. Until the rest come out and start whooping up on them and people, you can't really say that they top tier. Now, of course, when it's time, Marv and Trey gonna drop the hammer. All right. And time's coming up very damn soon because Trayvon got to run here very, 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 very soon. And he got to run against, one of the people that's undefeated. So we're going to find out here very, 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 very soon what's really happening. So that's what I got from the Bermuda 100-meter meet. Now, it's beautiful because if you was in the trap house, you know that y'all know I'm horrible with names. But one of Abby and Christian Coleman's, y'all dropped the name in here. If y'all was in the trap house, one of Abby and Christian Coleman's training partners was in the trap house, watching the race with us. I love everybody. So I told them, if you was in the trap house, y'all know what I had to say about Abby. So Abby Steiner opened up her professional career in the 200. Now let me take some of y'all back down memory lane, okay? Take some of y'all back down memory lane from last year, all right? Last year, indoor. Remind, that's who it was. That's exactly who was in there. Last year, indoor, this little white girl from Kentucky came out of blazing 200. Hiya! Give me the records. I said, ooh, who is that? Let me watch it. I said, I don't got a little funky arm, but ooh, she moving. Who this is? Abby, who? Abby, ooh. And then I watched the 21. I said, ooh, Abby gonna sting them. So that was her new name that I gave her. That was her name I gave her. All y'all know her name all season last year. Well, open up professionally. Miramar is not certified chaos. Miramar. What did I tell y'all? Certified chaos back then? I told y'all that shit don't count. The season don't count until after Doha. The season don't kick off to Doha. Damn it. See, right, therapist. Certified chaos, that in our world, that was not an opener, okay? That was not a professional debut, all right? Her professional debut was here. Okay, cool. Now, back to what I was saying. So I was the one person, at World Champs last year, who said, I have faith in Abby, gon' sting him, get in the middle. I said, she gonna get, oh Lord, I got knock my glasses out. That's how you know I'm telling the truth, old man style. I said she gonna get a medal. I said she gonna get a daggone medal. She didn't get no medal, but I cheered for her. I gave her the nickname Abby gonna sting her. So you know where I was at when it's time to run 200 in Bermuda? I was right here in front of the TV. I was like, let's go. Abby gonna sting him, because I was expecting to see Abby gonna sting him. That's what I was expecting to see. But I didn't see that in Bermuda. I saw Abby Steiner. Let me explain to y'all what I mean by that. Okay. Abby gonna sting him, to me, it just has this grit, like I'm gonna blow the doors off of you. Don't matter. You getting this work, Jack. She didn't look like that. She looked like she was just, going through the motions. And, like her training partner was saying, no, she's right where she's supposed to be at. I get all that. It's a good run for her. It was not a bad run. But then I had to compare it. And this is the thing that we have to do as sports analysts in any sport. I have to compare it to the 200 I've already saw from another person like Sha'Carri, okay? Sleeper selection, what's going on? Sha'Carri ran 22-0 on a shutdown, all right? Shutdown. A complete shutdown. I'm just not even going to really even get up to the gear to shut down. I'm going to shut down on the gear I'm already on. Ooh, schnucking. Okay, all right. So what I was expecting to see from Abby, I was expecting to see Abby going sting him. I was expecting to see Abby sting the curve and get off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was expecting to see. I was expecting to see some frequency, some turnover. And I was like, Again, it's early. And like our training partner said, she's right where she's supposed to be at. I get all that. But I don't see the practices, okay? I don't know where you at, all right? I don't know if you're right where you're supposed to be at, okay? All I know is you ain't looking like Abby gonna sting them, okay? And I'm worried, all right? Because y'all know one of my biggest fans. One of my biggest fans. I'm one of her biggest fans. How am I trying to say it? Calm down. But she just didn't look like Abby gonna sting them. And I'm worried, y'all, because listen, Lord, Linda, listen. I'm trying not to get to talking about these Jam Rock people tonight, but we have to find a way. Somebody, baby. Somebody, baby. Somebody got to step up. Somebody got to step up. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep looking at this. I can't. Somebody got to step up. Abby, baby, look. I hope y'all playing working. Whatever it is, I hope it's working. But man, I just didn't see it. I didn't see what I thought I was gonna see out of Abby in that 200. I didn't. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. So, but what I did see was I did see a Tamari Davis. If I'm not mistaken, Tamari was the only person that had a legal time from the whole damn track meet. Her shit was like 2.0. That was an impressive run. And what I mean by impressive run, watching it from start to finish, watching her drive phase, watching her knee ash. Her knee ash looked amazing. It looked easy. So I can see why now people kept saying Tamari Davis. I'm like, nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. But now I see it. now I see it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe since I got my glasses now, I can see what y'all was seeing. She looked damn good. She looked very good, actually, like she did. And she looks like she's going to be consistent with that because the race was pretty impressive. I mean, call it what you want, it's pretty impressive. And again, we're still in May, so we still got to get to July. So, I mean, right now, at the Texas relays, I had told y'all, I was like, shoot, man, I think that road gonna go through TT. And then after, I saw Miramar, I had to bring TT down a second. Like, okay, well, the road back going through Sha'Carri. Right now, I'm not taking TT down. I'm not doing that. But I'm saying Tamari is going to make her have to run because Tamari Davis' start is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I think if she can sustain, I give her that third place spot. I give it to her. I give it to her because again, her race pattern looked pretty damn solid. It looked pretty solid. I'm telling you, it looked pretty solid. So I don't know. That's all I can tell y'all. I don't know. Right now, it's yeesh. I mean, what else happened down there at Bermuda? Aaliyah. Yeah, that was my third place person. That's my third place person. Oh yeah, I take that back. Ooh, TT might give up now the fourth because Aaliyah ain't been running. And I told y'all, I said, if Aaliyah shuts down just a little bit after she did the meets and let her body calm down and regroup, she gonna be ready to come time to USA's. She's sitting down for a little bit right now. So we'll just put it out there like that. Right now, I could honestly go with top 3 spots today. Tamari, in no particular order. I give y'all the order then. Sha'Carri, Hobbs, Tamari, and then TT. Right now today, if they were to race, Judah, what's going on? Shalom. If they were to race this weekend, if USA was this weekend, yeah, that's your team right there. Your team, them three. That's your team. Sha'Carri, Aaliyah, Tamari Davis. They better get some stuff together and change it up within the next month. Let's do something. Oh, that men's 200 in Bermuda. First of all, shout out to Terrence Laird for being back in track and field. Let's start there. Welcome back, sir. You looked pretty decent on the relay. Got some work to do with them 200s, but we know you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I'm just glad to see you back in a uniform. Even though it's an extra small. I'm just glad to see you back on the track, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, this 200-meter dash. First of all, let me start because this might be a long soliloquy. This might be a long one. I'm gonna try and keep it short though. Where do I start? Oh, my glass at? First of all, this is no shade, okay? This is no shade whatsoever. I'm about none of this, okay? Y'all know. If you've been a rate taker since day one, you know every year I done said the same thing. It's one person who don't leave my podium, and that's been Andre DeGrasse. Last year injury, you had to leave it. COVID, you had to leave it. But that man has never been on the podium. Nothing. Y'all know why. I saw the 100 and I was like, ooh, okay. 10-16 with a 3.4. Okay. All right. He got a great lane in 200. That's what I said. He got a great lane in 200. It's a chance to make this work. Y'all, listen. Linda, listen. Again, this is no disrespect at all to the kid that won. I heard he fast. He's from college, all that stuff. But when you lose, again, this is no shade, no disrespect. But when you lose to a up-and-coming college kid. No, I'm sorry. Kid who just left college. Wearing an all-black uniform that I'm still trying to find out where the hell they sell that at. That ain't got no logo on it. Not a nail, not a scratch, or nothing. Not even a tag on it. Headband too. The dude had a whole headband on. Solid black. Not a sign in sight. Put a car length on DeGrasse. Car length, people. Y'all saw it. A whole car length on DeGrasse. See, I just feel like as an athlete, as a professional, quote unquote professional, as an Olympian, there's just certain people you don't lose to. All right? I don't give a damn if you got to grab a hamstring. I don't care if you got to shut it off and limp with the left leg and grab your right arm. I don't care. You do not lose to somebody wearing nothing. When I mean nothing, the man didn't have on nothing. The man had on nothing. And didn't even look back to look for DeGrasse. The man had no fear of DeGrasse whatsoever. The man didn't give two snaps that DeGrasse was in the race. He took off and never looked back. DeGrasse never got anywhere close to him. It wasn't even close. That is a problem, Jack. That means the people on the track aren't even afraid of you anymore. That means the people who are walking up to you know who you are. And you can't put no fear in their heart to make them even rig. To where he didn't even look over his shoulder to see, is DeGrasse coming? Is he coming? Didn't even care. That's a problem, sir. You got a problem on your hands now. You're a real problem. You lost to a man that and I still don't know what he was wearing. Like, I still don't know where he got it from. And don't even know his name. And that's who you lost to. That's who you lost to? Come on, baby. Come on, man. We got to do better than that, baby. Come on, DeGrasse. You know I love you. I know you watch the show. You know I love you, baby. Come on, we got to do better than that, baby. Grab a hamstring next time. I'll go with you. Hell, I'll tell everybody you were hurt. Shit, send the video in. I don't care if it's a fake video. Do something. I'll tell the whole world. Don't let that happen no more, man. You made us look bad then. You made us look real bad as a unit. Because, you know, I'm part of the DeGrasse fan club. I'm part of the fan club. As a whole, you made us look bad, baby. Come on, man. You don't know who that dude is. Don't know who he was. Don't do that. If you think you're gonna lose, just get out the race. Just get out the race. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. You're too good for this, man. You too. Oh Lord, I'm starting to sweat again. My therapist told me slow down. Okay, as y'all see, I can get. He probably do need my KT. Speaking of my KT tape, Synergy. KT tape, the only infrared KT tape that's will be on the market in America. If you send me an email, I got your emails. All of you guys' packages will be going out this week. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So now I got to ask myself the question of, does DeGrasse make it? I got to ask myself the question of, does one of the greatest to ever do it, is his best days behind him? Is his best days behind him? Are his best days behind him? Hell, if you want to be grammatically correct, is or whichever one. You know, people, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to tell y'all like I told Anson, like I told Colin, like I told Coach, like I told everybody. When we was talking about it yesterday. Or Sunday. Yeah, yesterday. We was talking about it yesterday. Does he look terrible? Yes. Does he look horrible? Yes. Does he look slow? Yes. Does he look like he should retire? Yes. Do I believe that it's over with? Nope. Not at all. Not at all. I still got faith in him. I know what you said, Colin. Faith like the Pope. Well, maybe I do got faith like the Pope, Colin. Maybe I do. But I got faith. I got faith. I think he still will medal in the 200-meter dash at Tokyo. Despite how catastrophic it looked, despite him losing to somebody I still don't know who was wearing something I ain't never seen before. Despite all of that, I don't give a damn. He's still Andre DeGrasse. And until he gets to these world championships, and then he drops an egg, not taking him off the board. I'm hurt because I'm a DeGrasse fan. I'm down the head of the fan club. I'm hurt now. I'm definitely hurt. But my faith is still there. What else happened in that damn Bermuda meet? Oh, Tara, Q, the jump off. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. All right. First of all, I got to clear some stuff up, okay? the um the whole 1 versus 1 with Tara and Q. I understand why now it didn't happen, okay? And I gotta go on record. I gotta go in here and speak the facts, you know. It wasn't about the money, actually, you know. Well, it should have been about the money. It should have been about the money. But anyway, it wasn't about the money. It was more about a bigger picture. Like you can't yeah, that was weird. Anyway, sometimes you can't fault people for having a bigger goal. If we gonna sit here and I know at least me, if I'm gonna sit here and say you supposed to be getting championship ready, championship is the only thing that matters, championship is the only thing that matters. If I sit here and say, hey man, you know the Jamaicans, that's all they train for is championships. And if I get a phone call and you know it's coach or whoever explaining to me like, no, here's the real, here's why. We got a bigger picture in mind. Okay. All I can do is say okay then. Like, okay, like nah, I ain't had nothing to do with that. It didn't have nothing to do with that, right? It was just the fact of we not ready. And we're not trying to be ready right now. You know, when it's time, we'll be ready. So why go out there? And sometimes it's not about the money. It should always be about the money. But anyway, certain athletes is not. So what was relayed to me is it was more of no. We don't want a 1 versus 1 because we're getting ready for what matters. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, you know, Tara went down there anyway, took the crown. Right now, she's the queen of jumps. That's who she is. She's the queen of the long jump. She said, I'm finna show you. She said, since you don't want to come and see me one-on-one, I'll come down there and beat everybody with you in it. Oh, damn. All right, cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's kind of how that went. That's kind of how they went. Now, I know what you're saying, Joel, but they both competed this weekend, though. And technically, if they had to do the jump off on Friday, they would have both competed the same weekend. But that's neither here nor there. And I'm just relaying information the way it related to me. So, you know, sometimes, you know, y'all say obvious stuff too, like, well, it would have been the same weekend. But hey, man, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with all that. That's not my job. That's not for me to figure out. You know, the folks told me this is why, you know, this is why that she didn't jump, because we're just not ready to do that. We don't want that type of, I don't know. All right. That was about it for the Bermuda meet. For the Bermuda meet. Oh, we gotta talk about oh, let me clear this up. So Sid is now running in June, running the 400. Okay. Not LA this weekend, of course, we had already put out. Now, according to my sources, okay, like I tweeted to y'all during the week, all right. According to my sources, and my sources are very rarely ever wrong. That's why I love my sources. According to my sources, they didn't cut the check. It was just that simple. They didn't cut the check. And since they didn't cut the check, y'all didn't hold up y'all end of the bargain. We not coming. Now it's a lot of fans that's mad about that. That 12-17 was fake. But anyway, it's clock malfunction. If y'all didn't see that, then you wouldn't watching the track meet. I don't know what you was watching. Anyway, back to what I was saying. They didn't cut the check. And so then folks was like, well, we ain't gonna run. Now, a lot of fans was upset because they paid high money, high dollar, high value for those tickets. But what they not understanding is you didn't pay high dollar, high value to see them run. That ain't what you was paying for. You were paying high dollar, high value for the entertainment, which ain't the track athletes. Meaning that Grammy award winning singer that USATF or whoever put the meat on that's bringing in, they ain't cheap. Okay, they have to be paid. It's not an option. Like how they treat athletes, they treat athletes anyway. It's not an option to pay her. I'm a Grammy artist. You want me to perform on my money? On my money. On my money. So guess what? Those ticket prices were pretty expensive, okay? Now you got the two top athletes, the actual performers, not running in the meet because they didn't get their money. I'm gonna help y'all put it into perspective. Dice, I challenge you to go find it. and then when you find it, and when you find out, Brian Wellman, did you not watch the track meet? The 12-17 is fake, sir. They're not gonna tell you that shit, but if you go back and replay it, just watch the clock. I saw that right when we was watching it. Everybody in the trap house saw that shit. Like, wait a minute, the clock. But anyway, Brian, I'm past that. That's why I want to talk about the hurdles. I didn't want to talk about the hurdles because if you didn't see what we all saw with that, just let it go. Just let it go. Anyway, back to the LA meet. So here's the problem. The problem is you made sure the performer got their money. Nicholas, tell him again. like, come on. And that clock been stopping early in Bermuda. But anyway, you get my ADD back in. When you're paying to the performer and it's not the track athletes, then that's a problem. That's a serious problem. Because now you're not doing this for the track. This ain't for track no more. Because the singer, listen, I'm not saying the singer got their money. I'm just saying, well, I work in the entertainment business as well, and there's no way on God's green earth any entertainer is going to sign us, put a name on the line without you paying me half of it now, and I want the rest of it on show day. That's just how the entertainment world goes. But anyway, so I'm not saying that she got her money, but I'm saying it. But the money was given to the person that's going to be singing at the festival, but the athletes didn't get their money for running. Damn. Okay. That's wild. That's wild. So that was what was reported to me about them not running. But at least we will get to see them run, well, get to see her run that 400 in June. But yeah, that's kind of how that happened. Like, I'm just telling y'all what these folks told me. Shit, I ain't got no reason. I don't have a reason to lie to y'all because anything I tell y'all come from somebody else. So I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all, man. I'm just a reporter. I'm just a reporter. I'm just here to report it, So, but they are, but now that they're not running, you do have Sha'Carri running this weekend. She's running 100-meter dash this weekend at LA. And it seems like they're not putting as much hype behind her running as they did for Sid now. Yeah, they're not. I don't know why, but I guess because it's LA meet, it's USA Track and Field. Maybe because she got issues with USA Track and Field. I don't know. Yeah, allegedly she has issues with USA Track and Field. Allegedly she had USA Track and Field blocked from her Twitter. Allegedly, and that people had to tell her, like, bro, you can't do that. Like, you got to unblock us. You can't block us too. You can block Ray and everybody else. You can't block us. We're the damn governing body. Man, so maybe that's why they ain't been promoted as much, because they beat them against each other, between each other. I don't know. Exactly. See, like Brandon, I had no idea, because they got their issues. They got their beef. That's all I can tell y'all, man. They got their beef behind it. So I don't know. I'm just like I've been doing since the beginning of Race Take. All I can do is report to y'all what these people report to me. That's all I can tell y'all. I can report to y'all. They report to me. That's just what they was telling me. She and for obvious reasons, she got reasons to have a problem with USA track and field. I mean, a lot of athletes got their reasons, for having problems with USA track and field. And again, it's not USA track and field's fault. I'm going to go on record and say that. Like, these folks, even me, we all be bashing USATL. But it ain't their fault, all right? It's just not their fault, okay? It's like I tweeted out last week, okay? Companies don't fail. Owners fail, okay? That's just what it is. That's the nature of the beast of business. If you see something that went out of business or you see something that's going downhill, it don't matter if it's a sport, a team, or whatever. It is the owner, because the owner is the one that's making the decisions. So USATL, and you can't even blame Max Siegelman, because Max Siegelman came into a seat that was already like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This shit is already horrible. Hey, bro, well, we was hoping you could fix it. I can't unsink the Titanic. So it's like, folks be talking about Max. It ain't Max's fault either. That Titanic been sinking, baby. It ain't nobody gonna be able to save that thing. So, but yeah, apparently she had some issues with USATL, and they had to get her people to tell her to unblock her. So maybe that's why nobody really knows that she's running this weekend. I'm predicting her to go 10-6 this weekend. I can give y'all that much. I got her running 10-6 in this 100 out there. LA gonna give good weather. Not only is LA gonna give good weather, it's a fast track out there, and then she's been looking good. So right now, I'm ready to see her go 10-6 this weekend. I think she'll do it. I think she'll pull it off. I think she'll pull it off. I think she'll pull out 10-6. Because when we did the conversion of her 10:55, it converted to like 10-7, and then that was down there like 2 weeks, like a month ago or something, and then she came back and shut down 22:0. So like her frequency and speed is there. Am I saying like 10:61? No, of course not. Of course not. 10:68, 10:69. Yeah, she can touch that. She can definitely touch that by now. Yeah, I'll give her that legal. Yeah, I'll give her 10:69 legal. You give her another win, she's going 10-5 again. She's going 10-5 again. Tolu definitely going. Tolu, I don't think Tolu gonna push her. I think Tolu gonna give her what she needs to pull off. That's what I think. I think Tolu gonna give her what she needs to just step on the gas and go. So we'll find out. We'll see. But I'm kind of sad, kind of upset that she is not racing anybody other than Tolu. So somebody said Tolu is a low-key legend. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Now, yeah, legend is a stretch. I guess that's why he said low key, because it's very low. It's very low. It's down there. It's that's so low key. That's like when your mom put the key underneath the mat, low key. Like you got to get down there. Like what? Tolu. That's my dog though. 100%. That's my dog. 100%. When I say that my dog, 100%. That's my dog. 100% through and through. But legendary is stretching it. All right. Anyway, moving right along, because I keep checking the ESPN and I'm getting all these alerts about the game that's going on behind me. So I'm gonna hurry up and get up out of here. New York, the track meet. Let me give a quick wrap up about that. So, of course, y'all saw I hosted a 100-meter dash, and I also hosted a 200-meter dash or whatever, whatnot. we gave away some money. We gave away some money in both of them. We gave away money in the 100. We gave away money in the 200. So if you was paying attention, my 100-meter dash was sponsored by Better Accounting. It didn't say Race Take. Race Take was for the 200 because in the beginning there was never a 100-meter dash ever even in the race. So because there was never a 100-meter dash in the race, I decided to add one. Well, in the track meet, I decided to add one. So y'all know I got my hands in a whole lot of stuff. So I reached out to a friend of mine. I said, hey, man, check this out. Young Judah, tell him I said shalom. I said, hey, man, check this out. I think we got an opportunity to put ourselves out there. I think we got an opportunity to go ahead and give them a sneak peek of some stuff. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. I gotta send this. I gotta send this link. How do I do that? Copy. Paste. Boom. Okay, I'm back. So as you guys always know, I'm always working on stuff. And we're going to get back to track and field, but for a second, I forgot I have to bring this guy on because we got to talk about new venture, stuff like that to you guys so that y'all can understand why we put that 100-meter dash on and why we chose to use that company to sponsor it. So I don't even know how to. It's like I want to just tell y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. So what y'all have coming? What y'all have coming is what y'all have all asked for. Okay. And all in the game. No. He should not have ran all in the game. Meaning, at this age that we're at, the body won't respond quick enough if we don't get there quick enough. When Mike Flight got jacked up and he didn't get there till the day before, I said, sir, 15 years ago, you could have hopped off the plane same day and dropped 10-10. I said, sir, 10 years ago, because you've been doing this for 16 years competitively on a high level, 16 years. Sir, you could have jumped off the plane the day before. Where we're at now, nah, baby, you got to get there. You got to get there on Wednesday. You got to get there on Thursday, on Wednesday for a Saturday race. When his plane and his flight was delayed, I knew then, well, sir, the best thing that you're gonna be able to do is compete. And because you're Mike Rogers, you can't, in my eyes, you can't lose. Every time you run is a victory. And the reason why I say is because, again, you're in year 16 of competitively at the top 8 type runner. Can't nobody say nothing to you. Literally, like, can't nobody say nothing to you? Nobody. I say it again. Can't nobody say nothing to you. You've been running 16 years straight. There's children who are driving, who have took every step, every breath of their life while you have been running track and field. Sir, every time you spike up and run against the youngsters, you can't lose. You've already won. I've done this 16 years. 16 years as a pro. In any other sport, that's looked at as legendary. Like, what? You've been playing football for how many years professionally? You've been playing basketball for how many years professionally? You've been playing golf for how many? You've been playing hockey for how many years? You've got up and did this shit over and over again and dealt with the heartache, the pain for how many years? What? LeBron got 31 points. They don't make LeBron mad. Appreciate that, mama. I'm finna showing how to get off the thing with y'all. I'm finna showing up how to get off. I'm watching the whole second half. It's been. I know that's why Coach ain't here. But anyway, Mike is in that enjoyment stage of where he should be in track and field. Like, what more I need to do? You know, what more can I do? Like, my glory days are behind me, and at least in my glory days, I won championships. I got medals. Right now, I'm just here because I like to do it. So, you know, you can't really say Mike look bad. No, Mike didn't look bad. Mike looked like I've been doing this shit for 16 years. That's what Mike looked like. That what Mike looked like. Like, I've been doing it for 16 years. Oh, yeah, hold on. Before my ADD kicking in. Fred. I'm just going to give y'all one little stat. Shout out to Nat with the stats. Put his one little stat. Fred's run, his second half, his top end, he's starting to hit Carl Lewis type numbers. Okay? While jogging. All right? He's starting to hit, I'm going to say it again, Carl Lewis type numbers in the second half of his race while jogging, and he ain't even got started yet. Fred, like I told him, I say, you know where we at right now. You already know where we at. Right now, we on Operation Undefeated. Operation Everybody line up and get it. Operation It Don't Matter. Come on with it. So in Rabat, that's just where we at with it. That's where we at with it. Come Rabat. You're like, hey, I'm just gonna go run. I'm gonna go run and do what I gotta do. And after that, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the clock say. We'll see what everybody. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, cool. We'll see what's going on. Now, I'll say it like this here. Can Fred Kerley go 9-5? The answer to that question is yes. What are the percentages of him going 9-5? I'd say it's less than a 1% chance. All right. It's less than a 1% chance. But he can do it. He can definitely do it. It's going to take some putting stuff together. Now, all I'm looking for at this Rabat meet is I'm not really looking for. I'm not looking for no world records, nothing like that at Rabat, even though it might be a fast run. What I'm looking at is a continuation of an undefeated season. That's it. Do we want that world record? Of course, we still want that world record. We've been asking for it since last year, over and over again. And when I mean asking for it, I mean shit. Me, him, hit camp, shit. Like it's been Operation World Record. See, let me make sure y'all understand something real fast before I go to the next segment. All right, make sure you understand something. Certain people have certain goals in mind. It's a mindset, right? You can't feel any type of way when a person sets their goal so high to say, I want the world record. The people who don't believe like I said, Fred, well, I ain't got to tell him, but he know. The people that are saying you can't do it, that's because they can't see themselves doing it. Meaning, those are the people in life that you'll come across that you got to not listen to because they try and put limitations on you. One of my greatest philosophers, I call him philosopher. One of the people that I dang on, listen to one a lot. Jay-Z once said, they said I'd never sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records 1 million times. They said I'd never go platinum. I went platinum a bunch of times. They said I'd never have a record company. I sold a record company. And what he was explaining on that TED Talk or whatever was, don't allow other people to put their limitations on you. The world gonna say Fred can't do it. As long as Fred says I can do it, that's the only person that gotta say it. That's the only person that gotta say it. Fred believes he can break the world record. Then guess what? I believe you can too. I believe you can too because you believe you can. And I'm never going to be, oh my God, what are we doing, baby? What are we doing, baby? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, man, that's a tough one. Ooh, that's a tough one, Brett. That's a tough one, baby. That's a tough one. Okay, let me ask y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all. No, I can't ask y'all because if I ask y'all, I give y'all too much information. Damn, that's a hard decision. Damn. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. That's a hard decision. But after Gen Z, see, I put chain Gen Z. I'd say, maybe change. Hold on, y'all. I'm working, literally. When I tell y'all, when I drop this stuff on y'all at the end of the week, y'all gonna be like, Ray, you done King. You P Diddy. You everybody rolled into one. And I'm gonna be like, I told y'all the whole time. All right, so check it. Let me bring my dude on real fast because I forgot I gotta talk informational education to y'all real fast. And I had promised I was gonna let him come on and speak. He used to run track, so he's not here to talk about track and field or anything like that, but he will. Of course, I'm gonna drag him through the mud on some track stuff. But he actually, believe it or not, sponsored the men's 100-meter dash that was up there. Because remember, if you looked at it, the 100-meter dash didn't say raise take. The 100-meter dash said better accounting. It didn't say raise take. What Raise Take did was Raise Take reached out and said, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. Can you help? Because I know what you're trying to do. All right. So because I know what you're trying to do, I think it's an opportunity for you to get your way in. And he was like, sure, Ray, let's do that. Not only did he put up the 100-meter dash prize money, he even put up travel for a whole athlete. So we need people like that. Somebody once asked me about 35 minutes ago, Ray, you got an agency? I don't. But he do. Brother Dave, what's going on, sir?
Good. How's it going?
I'm doing wonderful. Hold on. I got to ask for my headphones now. I forgot. I ain't had my headphones on the whole damn show because I was talking to myself. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you out here loud and clear.
All right. David, I was just explaining to these people, man, what you did for the track meet and how freaking amazing it was that you was able to help us out, help me out. Go ahead and explain to the people who you are, where you ran track at, how you even did all of that, and who and why you are here from the track side, sir. You know I'm gonna do that first.
I tuned in. I loved what you were talking about, and all the athletes needs help. Background is in 400, ran at University of Iowa several years ago, and throughout the years, ran into some financial situations. So I know firsthand the need for money, for money management for athletes, especially those running unattached, those want to make it to the next level, need a sponsorship. So then, I saw the great opportunity to help out with what you're doing, and I went ahead and helped out with the 100-meter dash last week.
So tell me this, like, what is it exactly that like Better Accounting does? Like, at least from that aspect, because I know you got like 3-4 other different companies that you run, that you operate, but I'm really, David, drop your Instagram. But I'm really more concerned about what is it that you do with Better Accounting. Because I'm pretty sure you counting some money, and that's why I want you to be my best damn friend, baby. Count money. Let's go.
We're counting a lot of money, help managing money with a lot of self-employed individuals with LLCs, partnership, S corps, attorneys, doctors. Just make sure that their money is where it needs to be at. Make sure they're growing their money, making sure they actually invest in it to have funds for their children, for themselves, to be able to retire great.
You know what? It's funny you said that, because one of the things that happened to me, one of the things that happened with me was I went broke. Damn it. I told people, they know my story. I went broke twice. Twice. I went broke twice behind track and field. Okay. The first time I went broke behind track and field was in 2006. Okay. And the reason why I went broke was because I was on a contract from 2003 to 2006 with a option year. So what people don't understand about this option year is you don't know if you got picked up until January. Meaning, if you was getting a check, say October, for $9,000, and you've been getting a check for $9,000 for the past 3 years, they have the option of saying you would not receive another check come January. Right. So my thing is, I wish that I had known people like you then to talk to me. So let me ask you this: for an athlete, and I want to talk about regular people too, because I know you don't just work with athletes. For an athlete, what type of advice would that be for, say, okay, you just got a new contract and it has an option year in it? What would you consider is being smart enough to be prepared for that option year?
You want to plan for the money to stop. You want to make sure that you have a projection, like you're doing projections throughout the year to know exactly where your money is going to be at that option year, so you can be able to plan for that, because everything doesn't last forever. So the biggest thing is to make sure that you are understanding where your income is going to be at each section of your life, and each quarter as well. So we do a lot of things in terms of making sure that you know exactly where your income is going to be at. A lot of assessments, tax assessments, and a lot of projections. So it's important to have that. That way you're not surprised by anything. A lot of athletes, they end up, or even regular people, you make a bunch of money, spend it all, but guess what? You still got to pay taxes on it. So you got to have money in a bank account so you can pay taxes on it.
You would be amazed at right now how many athletes are watching this and will be watching this that you're speaking Japanese to them, believe it or not. I didn't know that I was $15,000 in debt until 2010. My mom actually did my taxes, and she was like, "So you owe the government $15,000?" Hell no, how? And so then she broke it down to me, and then that's when I first learned that out of my Nike contract, I was supposed to be paying taxes, but I wasn't. I didn't. Now, I'm not going to give out any other athlete's name, but there's a lot of other athletes in my generation to where we was on the phone back in them days like, bro, I owe. And they were like, man, I found out I owe too. And it was too many I owes because we wasn't paying our taxes because nobody was really telling us to do that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is how do you feel like you could help in the future of track and field or track athletes, period, with not making that mistake to where you're finding out after you're $15,000 in debt that you're $15,000 in debt?
Yeah, that's the magic word you said, after. When you think about the word after, that means you're doing it. You're not meeting with your tax preparer or you're not meeting with your tax preparer, your planner every every quarter. That's
Wouldn't
the
even have
mistake
those,
you
sir.
should.
Wouldn't even have those, sir. Don't you know what you're talking about?
Well, you need to get with a tax preparer, or someone who's going to do tax planning for yourself, and meet with them. Don't just meet them in April. You meet them in April, it's too late. There's nothing you can do. Mm-hmm. So you want to set up a business if you're running track or anything else. If you're pursuing profit, anything, you want to set up an LLC so that you can deduct as much as you can to help your bottom line. The worst thing you can do is not set up that LLC. That's the worst thing you can do.
What do you mean set up the LLC? Make it make sense to us.
So every state, you can go ahead and register your business, and you can open a bank account for that particular business and keep your personal and your business separate. So traveling costs. You go to a meet, swipe your business credit card or your business bank account. Swipe that. Pick up all your expenses that way. Any cash expenses, keep your receipts. But the biggest thing is to have your business registered. Otherwise, our IRS is going to try to throw it out. So that's why you want to make sure that you get with somebody that can set up the LLC for you.
So basically, I know all that stuff. I know all that. Now I do, because I lost everything. Shit.
Yep.
So basically what you're saying is, as a professional track athlete, because we do the most traveling, we do the most spending, the most eating, and all that stuff. What you're basically saying is they should have an LLC set up to where when they get their Nike money, their Puma money, whatever money they get, it goes to their personal, because that's who the contract gonna send it to. But then they put it into their business account, if I'm understanding you correctly.
Correct.
So that when they're on track meets, they're not using their personal card, they're using business card.
Correct.
So what's the benefit of doing that?
The benefit of doing that is that you're able to write off of tons of stuff, whether your uniform, your meals, your travel, even mileage. You're traveling to the track, you're traveling places, you're running track because you're trying to make money. It's not a hobby, right? Mm-hmm. So any travel cost towards pursuing that profit, you can write off. So if you're going to buy yourself some gear, you can write off that mileage. Gas, you can write that off. Anything associated with that, you can write off. Even your fees to your agent, you can write that off as well.
Say it again.
Even your fees to your agent, you can write that off.
I'm willing to. I will bet. Damn, I bet my jury I got on now. I bet I can call 10 athletes and none of them would know that shit, because I didn't even know that. And I think I know a lot about business. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there's so many other things. There's so many options that you have once you set up a business. A lot of people miss the boat with a lot of things because they didn't have a business set up. Even if you just think about the whole COVID situation, that benefited businesses the most than individuals.
Yeah, that was my come up right there. That was my come up, because I had a gym and everything, and they were like, "No, you can stay open." You're what? Oh, that's right. So basically, what you're telling me is, let's talk about these athletes that got these major contracts. So we'll talk about somebody. We'll say they got like a $200,000 contract, and they're aging in 10%. And that 10% 200,000 is what, $20,000.
$20,000 out the window.
They can write that $20,000 off and don't even know it.
Yep. Cost of doing business.
Crazy. When I say crazy, that shit is crazy, because I'm telling you, I didn't know that was You know how much money I gave John? Shit. How much money? Shit.
Yeah,
I'm guessing if you're gonna say agent, you're gonna say coach too, right?
If you're paying them, yeah. Anybody you pay, you can let them.
Man, you know how much damn money I don't let these folks, man. I could, but boy, oh Lord. Yeah. Mama, you didn't tell me that part when you did my taxes in 2009. You just told me about the small stuff. Lord, you mean to tell me, sir? I'm really in shock. You mean to tell me that the athletes can write off their coaching expenses and their agent expenses? Yep.
Even a home office. Even if you have a quote unquote home office, you can write it off too. Anything you're doing, if you set up a home office, any business you have, you can write that off too. Real estate, taxes you're paying, utilities, anything associated with a home.
So let me ask you this then, sir. Let me ask you this. So say again, I'm an athlete, right? And I'm an athlete sitting on $200,000 contract, right? Let's say my taxes, I don't know what the percentage number, whatever, but let's say that what I'm paying my coach and what I'm paying my agent outweighs my taxes. Do I now get a tax return like a regular person who's, is that how that works? If it offsets?
If you got a loss?
Well, yeah. So say the government wants, $15,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But I paid my agent, $15,000 and I paid my coach $10,000. So now I have $25,000 that I'm writing off, as you just said it, but the IRS only wants $15,000. So do I get a cash what they call it? The
credit?
Yeah. Do you get a refund?
You probably won't even owe no taxes. I mean, that probably puts you at a loss and you won't even owe any taxes. More than likely. You gotta make more than a standard deduction to even pay taxes, right? So everybody get at least $12,000 cash that they don't have to pay taxes on. The standard deduction for individuals is $12,000. You're married, it's about $24,000. So the first $24,000 in cash, you ain't got to pay no taxes.
What's that again now? What would you say?
If you're married filing joint, the first $24,000, I believe you wouldn't have to pay any taxes on, because you get that standard deduction.
Well, y'all probably be listening.
Zero.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Let me switch over then, because what we doing, Raise Take. Let's switch over. Regular people. So, how do you help regular people?
Those are usually like if you're a high income earner, then you may need to get with somebody like me. But if you're just regular W-2, whatever, we can still help find ways to help you save money, because things like traditional IRAs that lower your income. So if you contribute about $6,000.
Hold on, sir. What's the IRA? Like, you in here talking here.
Individual retirement
account. Know. Individual. What? Say it again.
Individual retirement account.
Because I've heard IRAs and stuff like that. What is that? Is that the 401k?
No. It's an individual retirement account. Everybody can open that up. It's a retirement account. Yeah. There's traditional IRA and there's a Roth IRA. So the traditional IRA.
I'm sorry, I did ask it like 10 times. I'm sorry, sir. Can you give these folks your information, please?
It is. This is part of my other company. So it's Dreams, DDREAMZZ 101.
Sir, what you're gonna do is you're gonna send that to me, and I'm gonna put that on Raise Take so that the people can see it right there. Because I don't even know what you just said, but send that to me, and I'm gonna put it up for them so they can go follow you.
I'll send it to you.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Go back to your IRA speak, because I'm learning some stuff.
So it's an individual retirement account. So you can automatically lower your income based upon the amount of money you contribute to that retirement account. So if let's just say you made $30,000, right? Instead of being taxed on that 30, your taxable income is $30,000. Instead of being taxed on that $30,000, if you contribute let's say you contribute $6,000 into that account, your taxable income will decrease by that amount that you contribute. So your taxes will be lower, since you'll be taxed on less money.
Okay.
This is a whole ton of different ways.
I see that. I see that. So now I want to ask you some track questions.
Where the fun starts.
I want to ask some track questions. You seen no numbers. So here's what we're gonna play. We're gonna play a game, and we're gonna call it "Make Sense or Don't Make Sense," and we're gonna use it as "Make Sense" because it makes dollars, all right, or it don't make sense. Okay.
Yep.
Let me ask you this. Tell me if this makes sense. All right. $50,000 contract for 3 years. 15% reduction if you don't make the team, which is the top three. 15% reduction if you don't make the team. 10% reduction every year after that if you don't make the team. $50,000 is the whole contract in today's economy. Make sense? It doesn't
Don't
make
make sense. Doesn't make sense. If y'all make $50,000 in 3 years, that's automatically just right there. Doesn't make any sense. But the reduction as well doesn't make sense. You can make it make sense if you leverage your money, you get another job on top of that. But
then he's gonna get
hard
another
to do.
job. I got a poor drink.
That's hard to do. I mean, you have to, because you got to have money for a rainy day. You can't save with that type of contract.
So basically, what you're saying is a $50,000 contract, and I'm asking you because it's what you do, like professional, like you're a numbers person. A $50,000 contract in today's society does nothing for an athlete.
Nothing.
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this again, because you're an accounting numbers person. What do you think should be a average contract for a track and field athlete for 1 year? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out. Per year, if you're say in the top 10.
Top 10 per year, I think you should at least be at 200,000. That's just how I feel. Like, because the amount of money you're making for the particular businesses and stuff, 200,000, they can easily pay you that easily. But are they going to pay you it? No. But I think it should be around 200,000.
All right, so let's drop down then. Let's say you don't make the finals at USA's. Let's say you make it to the semis. Do you think that person should have a contract or they should not have a contract?
I think there might be. I think there should be a slight reduction, but nothing crazy. Because if you make
I'm saying like just an athlete, period. If you make it to the USA Nationals and you finish and you make it through the semis, do you feel like an athlete should be paid for that?
Yeah, USA is one of the hardest teams to make. One of the hardest teams to make, and especially if you depend on the events. Talk about a 200, 100, 400. The guys don't last. You look at the team from 4 years ago. There's a lot of change of faces.
Yeah.
So if you're making the semis, you still up there. You still making moves. So
let me ask you this then, Mr. Counting Man. So basically, you saying these athletes don't know their worth based on the value of the dollar and the value of the product that they are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And even if you look at their social media page, like when you retire, you still have those followings. What are you doing with those followings?
Ooh, you just said something right there. You just
gotta
said
leverage
right
that.
Well, and when you say leverage that, what do you mean by leverage that?
You're still a brand, so you're still an entity. You still can create that, utilize the LLC that I talked about earlier, and do your marketing and still promote brands. People still are gonna want you. Even if you're a medalist, gold medalist, you're gonna always be a gold medalist. So you can always leverage that, especially every 4 years when Olympic come around. People are looking for gold medalists, want them in commercials. You can always leverage that as well.
Okay. So if an athlete was to reach out to you and say, Mr. David Pierre, I want you to work with me, what would that entitle? What would that be?
It would entitle just doing an overall assessment, seeing where they're at financially and seeing how we can set them up to be good 5 years down the road. Always look at the 5 year by year, but making sure that we have a target point and exit strategy. You want to make sure you exit. I was fortunate to be able to utilize my education to be able to be fine. But a lot of athletes, either go pro early, don't finish their degree. And when they are in school, the degree is not really strong enough for them to hit the market when they're done. So these are things you want to think about too. Utilize you're always utilizing your athletic ability, whether it's for your education or to make more money. So you just want to utilize that. So that's what I'll have them start thinking about. You don't want to end up being dumb at running and people say, hey, I know you, but then you're at McDonald's somewhere,
And you're able to help athletes and guide them in a direction to not make those type of mistakes.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Always got to make them think, 2 steps ahead.
And me being so close to the sport and me being in it for so long, I can go on record and say that about 99.8% of track and field does not have anybody like you. About 99.8% of the athletes don't even know they need somebody like you.
Right.
About 99.8% of the athletes trust their agents. And end up finding out that, not saying anything bad about the agent got job to do, but end up finding out that at the end of it, when the season, well, I ain't gonna say season, but when the career is over with, they find out that the agent is like, okay, it was nice working with you. Right. Bye. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't have any, but shout out to Joe Newbanny. That's my ninja. Y'all know I ride with Joe Newbanny. That was my agent, and he set up everything for me off the track, but he didn't tell me about my taxes. But then when it came time to it, he said, Ray, I told you in the beginning, John, I'm ADD. You gotta tell me every week. But anyway, so basically, they need you. And when I say they need you way more than they could ever imagine, because I know so many athletes, like I said myself, who've been in that position to where they are broke now because they never expected to not be running, or they never expected to not be getting paid, or they never expected to not be the track meet. Right. It's more of I'll make it because I'm gonna go beat somebody. But then you keep finding out that you're not gonna make it because your days are done. So right. It's like we're constantly chasing that end result. And I tell you, the reason why people like you are so important, because the depression hits harder when you don't medal or you don't do this, and now you're broke. Okay. Right. The depression of athletes come harder from getting a medal, and then 5-7 years later, you're broke. So I appreciate you more than you understand. And I'm gonna push for you to actually be more involved in track and field, at least with the athletes I know, the people I know, because it's needed. And when I say it's needed, I'm telling you 100%, bro. Like, I mean, me and you talked about it, so now I'm just telling everybody else, like, it's needed because the athletes are getting taken advantage of. Because the dang on coaches, like I say all the time, the coaches ain't gonna ever be broke because they can coach another athlete. The agents ain't gonna ever be broke because they can get another athlete. You can't get another career. So since you can't get another career, you need to be trying to make sure that you got somebody in your corner that can help you not be broke when it's all said and done. To where it's like a portion of this, like I'm just guessing because I don't know how you work, but I'm just like, in my mind, it's like, well, you made how much at Stockholm? Well, you know that you got to go put 12% of that over here. Okay, well, you made how much at the World Championships? Well, we finna take a 12% of that and put it over here.
Right. Yeah, definitely. You're always allocating. You're always making sure you have funds available for your taxes. You're always thinking about your taxes. And not only that, you're thinking about your overall goal as well. Let's say you want to buy a rental property. You know how much you want to buy a rental property for. So you're still putting money aside putting money aside for that as well. 5 years, 10 years down the road, whenever you are done running. You're always planning for it.
So, sir, this is what I think. I'm gonna say this right now on Race Take, okay? I think you need to be the Rich Paul of track and field. Okay. I'm just gonna put it out there. I know I gotta get you the damn game. It's not why I said Rich Paul. It's probably why I said it. But I think you need to be the Rich Paul of track and field, because I'm telling you, sir, it's needed. When I say it's needed, it's so needed to where it can at least help athletes make better decisions, even if it's a small amount of money. Even if they have to take that $50,000, it's like, that was a bullcrap deal, but let's utilize it in a certain way so it can set up other stuff, and you won't be like Ray and them and got to pay the IRS all the money back when after your contract done and you owe them money now. So
yeah, you never want to stop your money. You always want to grab it. Don't because you're gonna wait. It's, that might be the biggest bag you get. So you always want to grab it and do something with it. Use it as an investment. Don't just wait and think you're gonna get another bag. It might not come. Oh man, you froze on me. You there?
Oh, that wasn't them, man. That wasn't them but the devil. Like my mama done said, man, that wasn't them but the devil trying to stop this good talk we doing, man. The devil don't want us to help progress the people. That's all that was. The whole Wi-Fi just shut off for some reason. Now I paid my bill and everything, man. What the hell going on, man? Ain't never the devil. We gonna keep working and keep talking this good stuff, sir. Like I was saying, okay, sir. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna do whatever I can with every venture that I do. Every time I run my mouth, every time I talk to anybody, any athlete, to at least entertain a conversation with you. Have some type of a consultation with you so that they at least know these things. Like the little time you've been here now, you know, I dibble dabble in it, but truth be told, I don't dibble dabble in it because I got a whole team behind me that does that for me now. You know, like, so a lot of the stuff that you were saying is like, I know it, but I don't know it. But I'm gonna push the agenda to make sure the athletes just start going to you, man. Like, listen, y'all. When you getting these paychecks, when you getting this money, when you doing this, talk to this guy. You know what I'm saying? At least talk to him and get a consultation. Even if you don't hire him or whatever and let him manage you, at least listen to him, because we can't keep making pennies and then losing the pennies we making because nobody is teaching us how to keep it. And that's another thing that goes on in track and field. Like, the athletes are misused 10 times over, and the shoe companies, the agents, the meat promoters, to them, like I always tell people, you can't get mad at them. They run a business, okay? You have to get mad at the athletes for not understanding you're in a business. And you are a business. When you sign a contract, that's a business now. It ain't nothing to do with love. This ain't no wedding band, getting married, I love you. No. This is a legal binding contract. So ain't no love behind this. And I think athletes need you. The athletes need you. The athletes need somebody like you. So what I'm gonna do is push that agenda.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, so you know, I think I emailed you or something my information, so you can just get it out to them, and you can reach out to whenever you want to.
Well, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell the people like this right here. I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here, Jack. This new thing that we got coming out. All right. You come over here to our side. You go over to our side. You ain't even finna. When I say you're not even going to be able to touch your money or anything of that nature without talking to this guy and other people like him, you're not gonna be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it, because what we're working on and what we're creating now is we've found all of the bull crap that goes on in track and field. We've heard the cries of the athletes. Hell, I'm one of them. We know what's going on. So with this new thing that's about to happen, when we drop it and tell y'all about it, people like him are going to be on board. Like, I'm putting him on board with me because I understand it's bigger than you running. It's you have a gift. And people can't continue to take advantage of your gift by making themselves rich and leaving you poor. Because that's what happens in track and field. Everybody's getting rich off of the athletes, and the athletes are being left poor. So with this new thing I'm going to tell y'all about that we working on, me and some buddies of mine. Shout out to my buddies. I know y'all out there. We're going to change that up. And I'm going to definitely use you, David, for any and everything that I'm going to be doing going forward with this new venture when it comes to athletes. So, you know, I'll push for athletes to talk to you, but with what we got working on, no, they don't have a choice because it's bigger than the athlete, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm excited of, you know, just I learned a lot, you know, dealing with a lot of wealthy clients. So there's a lot of hidden secrets that they're using, legal. you know, so they can be in the best financial situation. So I'm looking forward to be able to share that with many people.
Oh yeah. Financial literacy is what a lot of people actually need to learn. And more importantly, financial literacy is what athletes need to learn. When you sign that contract, if you ain't on the phone with David, hell, if you ain't on the phone with somebody like David, listen here, you're going to be in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. I've been there, done that. Soon as you sign that new contract for whatever it is, you need to be on the phone with David. I ain't going to say somebody like David because ain't no track and field like David. So I'm saying for the last time, when y'all getting these new contracts, when you're thinking about talking to your agents, when you got done talking to your agent, your coach, whoever, and you sign on the dotted line, the next person you need to call is David and say, hey, this is what I just signed for. How can I be set up to where I don't blow all of this? How can I be set up to where if they cut it on my option year, I'm still straight? How do I take some of this money and create something else? This is what they need to be on the phone talking to you about, because there's nobody in track and field that's going to give us that information. I'm telling y'all right now, Scott's honor, they're holding that information from us. And what I mean by holding it from us, because they know, agents know, me promoters know, shoe companies know this. They're watching you like, yeah, he right. Well, he's so damn right. Why don't you ever tell us? So trust me, they watching and they hearing you. So I appreciate you, my brother. When I say I appreciate you, I appreciate you because you're going to help change the future of what we're doing in track and field and be a pivotal point of shining light on finances, which again, we're struggling at. So I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. I ain't gonna keep these people too much longer because I got to get to at least the second half of the LeBron show because I missed the first half. But sir,
where's the score at? They winning?
Man, LeBron, my mama said LeBron got 31 points in the first half. They destroying Denver. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I didn't even care. That's why I didn't even care.
The broom was coming out.
No, sir. The world would never, ever, ever be able to say LeBron James got swept. That would he might not win no more. But they're gonna never be able to say that. Never be able to say he got swept. Brother, I appreciate you. Like I told you, I appreciate you for sponsoring that track meet. I appreciate you for even helping out, the athletes get there. You didn't have to do that. You one of the people who just happened to reach out and like, hey, how can I help? And I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming on the show. Make sure, I know you already sent me your information, but I'm gonna do a whole flyer for you and pretty much put it up on my Instagram, put it on my Twitter, with your information on it, and just tell these athletes, man, like, hey, listen, get your money together. Period.
All right. I'll be here to help.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I ain't gonna keep you no longer. And I'm gonna let these folks go.
Thank you.
No problem, brother. See, that's what it's all about here, Raise Take. We try to explain to y'all, okay? Sometimes it ain't always about the sport, but it's always about the sport, okay? There's so many aspects of what needs to go on and what has to go on so that the athletes are protected, okay? Next, I'm bringing on somebody that do damn life insurance and somebody that do health insurance. Got doggone it. We are about to change this damn sport, okay? We are no longer going to be horses, all right? That's how they treat us. We're no longer going to be horses, okay? We're not horses. We're not dogs. We're not donkeys. We're none of that stuff that you just put out there and make them race. We're not that, okay? And by the end of this week, I'm going to let y'all know. You want to go over there and be with the horses? Or you want to come over here and be with the Ferraris? Come on, baby, I'm out of here.